Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. I would love for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you are notified of all of my future videos. My name is Heather. I am the owner and author behind TownsendHouse.com, where I help you implement systems and strategies in order to overcome the chaos and cultivate simplicity in your home and homeschool. Today is a fun day for me because I'm going to be moving into my new Erin Condren Life Planner for 2021-2022. I do get the 18-month version, so it starts on July 1st and goes right through December. I have been using an Erin Condren Life Planner since the end of 2013, and back then there was only the vertical, colorful option, and it has really become the backbone of how I plan out my weeks and months and year. So I'm excited to share it with you. I have tried the other versions that they have of the Life Planner. I did get a horizontal one year and that did not work. I did try an hourly and that also did not work, which is funny because I am using a daily planner in addition to my vertical weekly this year. So I know it sounds like a lot of planners between the Life Planner, the weekly, the daily, and my teacher planner. It is a lot of planners, but it does help me keep things straight. So I don't do a huge amount of stickers and such in my planner. My planner is mainly function. And so I'm just going to go through what I do as my setup. I don't have a whole lot of notebook pages that I keep track of in the back. They're mainly for book releases that I write down so that I can put them in my monthly calendar so I know when new books that I want to read are being released. And yeah, so I am going to turn the camera around and just share with you what I do to move into my planner. And I would love to hear what you are doing for your planning this year. Leave me a comment below and let me know which planner you are using. So let's get into the new Life Planner. Guys, I just filmed like my whole video without pressing start on the camera. So I'm going to go back through this. I do already have some stickers in here. Maybe it will be less rambly this time because I've already done it once. So I am using the Vertical Life Planner from Erin Condren. This is the Mid-Century Circle Colorful. And it does have this beautiful printed vellum page, which is different than the A5. The A5 does not have a printed vellum page. I don't know if it's supposed to or not, but mine is not. I did write my name. I know that a lot of people will get like a pretty sticker, or if you have really nice handwriting. I don't have the best handwriting, but to be really honest, I don't care. I want to use this planner, and even if I don't have the nicest handwriting, I do want to share it because I think it's a functional piece of my life and it helps me stay on track. So I have written my name in here, and then you move into this beautiful mid-century circle design. And if you want something you've never had, do something you've never done. Then you move into the mini monthly calendar section. And what I use this for is to track vacation, days off for my husband, holidays, and then also my cycle tracking. And I use these little transparent dot stickers from Erin Condren, or I will use, I have some also from, I think, Libby & Co. and maybe Planner Kate. I have a bunch of different ones, but I like these pink purple colored stickers the most. I have in the past put a little key up at the top, but I don't really need to now because I tend to use the same colors year after year. The reason I don't have anything on here yet is because we do not have things finalized for vacation yet. So I am not doing that right now. It was the same with my teacher planner. We're just kind of going by the seat of our pants at the moment. And then we move into these 12 monthly boxes, which they are designated for goal planning, but because I use the PowerSheets goal planner, I don't really need to use these boxes for action items or focus or anything like that. I am, however, going to be using the goal boxes in this daily planner in the agenda, the ring agenda, for goals. And I am going to put some of my most important action steps in here so that when I'm going through my daily planning, I am constantly thinking about this. I tend to do most of my Power Sheets prep with my goal planner on my planning day and get everything on the calendar that I need to, but I'm hoping with a daily planner I have a little bit more flexibility as to when I'm working on my goals. So I will have specific times throughout the day that I will put a goal planning block with my color for goals. So because I am using these boxes for goals, I am planning on using these boxes to write down movies that I want to watch and TV shows when they premiere. Now, I usually will label these July through June because that is, I run it on an academic calendar year, July through June, but I do not have any stickers for January through December anymore. I thought this one might have some, but all of my months stickers I've used them all because I do label these boxes in all of my planners with those stickers. So I do not have stickers to label them yet. I'm not sure if I will wait until the new monthly sticker book comes out. This is edition 6, and I think that they usually come out in the fall, but I will want to do something about this before then. So I may either print out stickers on my own. I have like some Avery full sheet sticker paper, and then I can just cut them out. I don't have a Cricut or anything, I just hand cut them. Or I might order this sticker book again because I really do like it. I have several of them, which is why all of these stickers have not been used, but I'm not sure yet. But this is what I'm going to be putting here: movies and TV shows and when they are going to be. My daughter and I love all the Hallmark Christmas movies, so we write down our favorites so that we are paying attention to when they're going to be on, as well as the Hallmark movies and mysteries. We love the Aurora Tea Garden series and the crossword mysteries and Mystery 101. So when there's a new episode or movie, I like to write it down so that we are ready to watch it on the weekend, because my daughter and I really love to do that. Now this page, I did put a few stickers here. This is just the line page before the month calendar, and I'm going to use this for new books that are going to be released. Now, I had originally thought that I might put new books that are going to be released on these boxes, but there are some months that there are a lot of books released that I want to read, and so I didn't want to run out of space because that would bother me. So I think this will be plenty of space to keep track of the books that I want to read and when they're going to be released, because I subscribe to Kindle Unlimited, and I get emails from all of the authors that I follow through Amazon notifying me of when new books are coming out. So I like to keep track of them. And then I do actually transfer these into my monthly calendar, and I do that so that I can plan to have enough time to read the new books. Like if 3 books come out the week of the 4th, I want to make time to read them. And if I don't have anything going on in this week, I will move other things so that I have time to read my books. That is just, I like reading. It's one of my goals this year, actually. If you've been watching any of my goal videos, you will know that reading fiction for myself every day this year is one of my goals, and I have been successful with it, whether it's 5 minutes or 5 hours, which sometimes late at night I have been doing that. Maybe that's why my morning routine has not been great lately. So this monthly calendar, I do not do a lot of stickering. I think that they are beautiful spreads when I see other people doing a lot of stickering on their monthly calendar page. However, I need the space specifically for appointments, vacations, things that we have going on in our family. This is really my end all and be all of everything that I'm doing in a month. I write it all down here, and then I write things that are specific to my kids and my husband on our big wall calendar in the kitchen, like in our command center, but this holds everything else. So I do try to keep things organized by color. That helps me to make sure that, you know, my eye is being drawn to specific things. So anything that, like if Emma has an orthodontist appointment or if the kids have doctor's appointments, I will write it in their designated color so that I can see it specifically for them. Or if Emma has band practice or jazz band or any sports things that are going on, everything goes in here. I do also try to keep track of when some important money stuff is, like if I need to pay life insurance, which I think we pay quarterly, or car insurance, that kind of stuff also goes in here. So pretty much everything goes in here. It is designated by color. When my dog has like meds that she needs, she's allergic to a lot of stuff and needs to go to the groomers, everything is in here. So I'm not going to be decorating any of these pages. And then for these 2 pages, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Now, last year when I did my move-in video, I said that I was going to use these pages specifically for financial planning, and that didn't work. I didn't have enough space to track all of our spending here, as well as write down what I needed bill-wise here. So I have not found a good use for this dashboard since they put it in a couple of years ago. I have watched a lot of videos, but more often than not, I end up taking notes here and I ignore this page. Like I will just jot down things that need to be done here throughout the month, just to have another space to brain dump. And I can do this for every month. You know, if I think of something that needs to happen in August, I can just list it here. And that's honestly very similar to this books page. Now, it just helps me to have a place that is all together, that I know I'm not going to lose it. I have tons of sticky notes all the time that I just stick everywhere around my office, and those get lost. But when I can transfer it into here, it makes things a lot easier for me. So I do not have anything at all for this dashboard. I don't have ideas. I know that some people will put goals here, tracking things, although this does not really add up to 31 days. It's hard to get this to split up into 31 days for tracking, which bothers me. Birthdays, big purchases that you have coming up, any vacation things or vacation planning if you have trips that you're going on or your kids are doing something, sports. I mean, there's so many different ways to use these pages, but I just don't. I haven't felt the need to use them for a specific purpose. And then the weekly pages, I separate these pretty much the same way every year: to do, to go, to create, and meal planning. Now, it will be a little bit different because I am using the daily pages this year, so I will not have to cram in my to-do list in this little section. I can put more major things like the zone that I'm cleaning, and then in my daily planner, I can list more specific tasks related to that. This stays out on a little, I think it's like a cookbook holder all year long in my office on my shelves. So every time I walk into my office, I see it. It's the same with my goal planner and my teacher planner as well. So I see everything. It's all in my face all of the time. But that is how I tend to use this. I write down important things that I'm thinking about. When I do my Sunday planning, I do the whole week. And then the daily planning will obviously be like a morning of type of deal. So I get the 18-month planner, which is on a giant coil, and I will most likely be using the same things at the beginning. I will do books that are going to be released. This is especially helpful the second half of 2022 because a lot of things are future planning, and if I only had the planner through June, I wouldn't have a place to put it. It would bother me. So then in the back, we get to the notes pages, and I don't know what I'm going to do with the notes pages. I think that I want to have a log of books read in paper. Now, I track all of my reading in Goodreads already, or most of it, as long as I can remember to put it in there. But I would like to have one of those fancy little spreads with all of the pretty book bindings sticking out, you know, that's drawn in. I'm probably not going to do that, but I think that listing all of the books that that I read in a year would be really exciting to me. Now let me see, how many lines are there? So there's like 28 lines here, and I'm going to be honest with you, I have read 164 books this year so far. So if I were to write out all of the books, I probably would not have enough space. And that is not to say, well, that's probably to say that I read too many books, first of all. But I may do something where I keep track of my favorite books, or I might keep track of all of the books that I reread. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do now. I thought there was more space. Okay, so scratch the book idea. I think what I'm going to do is similar to what I did last year, which is I had a page for each child for things that I need to get for them. Birthday ideas, Christmas ideas, all of that stuff, sizes, so that I had it available to me. So I will have one for Emma, one for Jack, one for Lucy, and then I will use the remaining, I will use 3 more pages for their money. And in fact, I may actually just do it one spread, like Emma's needs, wants, sizes, etc. here, and then her money here. I keep track of all of my kids' money, when they earn money, when they receive money for their birthdays, when they spend money, if they do chores and we pay them, or they do something for my mom and she pays them. I keep track of all of that here, and then we just have like one kid's bank account. So all their money is together, but I keep track of it on paper. Emma is getting to the point where she can have her own account, but at the moment I still keep track of everything. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I will have one spread for Emma. This will be, one side will be all about needs and wants, holidays, clothing sizes, etc., so that I have that available, and when she needs something, I can write it down, or when I'm saying, oh, this is a good month to purchase X, I can look and see what we need etc. So that is how I'm going to use 3 of these spreads. So one for Emma, one for Jack, one for Lucy, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages left. And I think that I am not going to put anything on these pages, and the reason is specifically because I like to have the extra notes pages. So just having the extra pages in case I need to have something else or someplace else to write things down, I will have some open space for that. And then once you get to the Let's Keep in Touch contacts page, I have never really used this, but I may end up using it for passwords purely because last year we struggled to remember passwords, and you think that most of the passwords are saved on the computer, but kids log you out or something happens and then they can't get back into their account to get to the passwords that are saved in the computer. So with the kids using a lot more online systems for homeschooling, I think having passwords in a central location for me is going to be helpful. Then you get to this future planning 2023. I can't even think about it. And then that is the end of the planner. So that is how I'm going to be using all of the pages this year. Like I said, this is my first year doing a weekly and a daily planner. I didn't think I could give up my, my weekly planner because I've been using it so long. I may find it redundant and it may end up being redundant. However, I know that I have a lot of stuff in my monthly spread each month, and I know that the daily monthly calendar, the A5 monthly calendar is going to be too small for me to track all of the things. But I really like A, having 18 months of daily pages, and B, having this A5 size is really nice. If they came out with, I don't know, if they came out with an 18-month ring agenda, I may like it. I'm not even sure I will like a ring agenda, to be honest, because I always use a coil. I've used a coil for so long, I don't know if it will bother me to have the rings. But I can obviously take the pages out if I need to when I'm planning. It's going to be an experience, a planning experience for all. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I would love to hear, are you using a daily planner, a weekly planner? Do you not use a planner at all? Is all of my planning giving you a headache? Because sometimes it gives me a headache, but you know, it helps me, so I keep doing it. I would love to hear what you are using. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.